Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Knitters League podcast. I'm Julie.
I'm Sophia.
I'm Laurie.
And I'm Elissa.
This is episode 65. Yeah, we're back. It's been 4 months since our last
Has it?
Recording.
Sounds right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was March 10th.
Tracks.
But I think this is our new thing. Like,
Right?
Quarterly?
Yeah, so we podcast
quarterly. Yeah.
quarterly. I don't think that's so bad.
And
We're
we
here.
share nothing afterwards.
Well,
No, I'm just joking.
yeah. Thank you for watching.
Hanging in.
Yeah, for hanging in. It's because of you that we still gather here and do this. Yeah, and it's fun. We talk about knitting, our projects,
Knitting events.
things we've purchased, knitting events, which we've already started planning for the fall.
Some favorite things.
Some favorite things. So yeah, here we go. All right, let's start with anything new since March 10th.
Are we talking like
Life?
knit?
Yeah, life. Anything
Life.
huge, like, I don't know. Can't think of anything. Nothing.
Since
No,
March.
Really.
Not well, it's
really.
summertime now.
It's summer
So
now.
kids finish
Yes.
school.
I mean, I'm enjoying it. It's going slow and nice.
Summer?
Yes.
Yes, I feel the same. I really feel like it's going slow, and I need that. And
Yeah, I need it
appreciate
bad. Yeah. 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 I wanted that. And in the first few days of it, I was like, what did I do? Why didn't I plan something? Because I told myself I didn't want to plan anything. Because let's be real, like going on a trip is a privilege, but it's a time sucker and it's exhausting.
Sure.
And
Yeah.
sometimes I'm like, oh, there went my summer, even though I just went somewhere cool. And this summer I was like, nope, it's going to be low key. I need it to be low key. And now the first few days when I was going slow, I was like, oh my God, this is torture. But now I'm like in the rhythm of
You're
low
enjoying
key.
it. Good.
And it feels good. Feels good to have
Yeah.
a slow summer.
Yep. Yeah, I hadn't really been knitting too much during the school year, and now I'm back to knitting, so that feels pretty awesome.
Yeah, well, we got together.
Yeah, we got together last 2 Fridays ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that kicked off my,
It was really inspiring.
it was inspiring.
to be
Yeah,
together.
my mojo, yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
It did. It triggered a little bit of like, let's do some
Yeah.
knitting in the hot.
Well,
And
you have air conditioning now, so it's okay.
I know, but I'm just like, it's funny, like, that's when you're, like, winter is kind of the...
True, yeah.
I don't feel as like less excited to knit this summer as I have past years. And I think it's maybe because I've really been enjoying like the cotton linen blends, like
I
summer
know.
knits.
You love the cotton linen blends.
Yeah. So maybe that's why. I don't know.
I think just sometimes I just want to knit in the winter because it feels that it's the time to make something we would wear, but then I just don't have as much time.
Right.
Yeah.
And then
that
the
is
summer I
true.
do, and it feels nice to just be like, I'm going to sit all day and knit
Yes.
if I want to.
Yep.
You know? I don't know. I mean, I'm lucky I have the summer off, but I'm just saying, like in general, it just feels good that I can do that when I can't do that in the school year as much. So, wow.
I know. I'm still trying to find that balance because I'd love to knit more. It's the good stress reliever, but there's only so much time in the day.
Yeah. Well, my problem is I'm addicted to television.
Oh.
Like that's another part of my life. I love the television. So
And
there's
you
a lot
don't
of good
knit
shows.
While you watch.
I don't knit when it depends. I can't knit while I watch things. I like to be fully engaged in my episode or fully engaged in my knitting, especially if it's complicated knitting, so I can't do both sometimes. I just
I
don't.
can. I just choose to sometimes not to.
Yeah. It's too, I don't I don't want one or the other to like take away from the experience of what I'm experiencing, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
So. But anyway, okay, well, what about you, Sophia? Anything?
No, I mean, I have to say I've been enjoying the outside a lot. I love the long daylight hours and just
Yeah.
getting outside, although it's been so hot and muggy
Yeah,
lately.
very
But
humid. Yep.
I've just been enjoying that. And yeah, for me, knitting, I haven't been knitting at night either, and mostly because I'm just so tired.
Yes.
Yeah. And I don't know. I feel like that's new. I used to not get so tired at night, but I don't know. But
I think I'm menopausal.
I totally think I
Is that
am.
like, that's happening
Oh,
to
no.
me? Sophie's gonna start crying.
Well, I am for sure.
Yeah.
Is that changing you? Like, I feel like
Yes.
I feel like I'm
I feel
realizing
like I'm
this-
pregnant without being pregnant. It's really
Yeah.
a weird feeling. That's how I feel.
I have like these strong emotions.
yes, like I'm pregnant.
like I'm a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
It's not pretty.
Yeah. Not to get into that, but like I told Tim this morning, I was like, I think there's something off. And I think it's because of that. My body is doing something. So anyway,
Yeah.
too much information.
Yeah, maybe.
But, you know.
I'm sure
Others
people
have
can
gone through
relate
it,
to
yeah.
What it
Yeah.
is. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. Well, so
Yeah. So let's talk about some knitting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be optimistic here. Start off
Mhm.
with finished objects.
Mhm.
And Sophia,
I do have
let's
a
see.
few.
Do you have any?
Yes.
Sophia will be the.
I do. I don't have that many. So this I finished a long time ago, but I don't think I ever showed
We
it.
already showed a picture last.
I
You
did.
just show a
Picture?
picture, but in
I
person,
showed
This
a
one in
picture.
person.
This is in person.
If you
The
hold it up.
I think it's the Alpine Bloom. Is that or Alpine Bloom?
I don't know.
This
It's
is
from Caitlin Hunter.
such a beautiful sweater.
And the yarn is Garthenor fibers. I can't remember the name of the shoot. I should have written that down.
It's okay.
It's okay. And the
You probably have a project page. for
color
it.
work I do was done was Skein Cocaine's DK Tweed.
And I'm gonna put a photo
Which
up
I
of
love.
you.
Yeah, it's a
Wearing
really cozy sweater, I have to tell you. And this, Beacons. It's Garthenor Beacons. That's the name of this, the main color. And this yarn is so soft, you guys. I love this
Yeah,
yarn.
I know.
Yeah.
It's nice.
It's nice.
yeah, that's very
And I bought it
nice.
at Rhinebeck. So,
And you bought like one sweater quantity of this color, nothing else, right?
that's it. And I actually had to buy another skein. I had to order another skein from them.
They're smaller skins, right?
They're smaller
Yeah.
skeins, so I think it took six
Yeah.
of their skeins. But it came really quick.
Mhm.
Beautiful.
Nice.
And then I also have this pair of socks, which I hate to say, I don't know what yarn it is. It's
Yeah.
self-straight.
Looks like it's tweed.
Yeah, just from my stash.
Did you make those a little bit longer than you normally do?
Yes.
Okay, I like those colors.
I like them too. They came out great. I haven't totally soaked and blocked them yet, but they look like they don't even need it. Like they don't need that
Yeah.
stretching.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're nice.
Do it anyway.
Made for you.
They'll smell
Cozy.
nice.
They're not for anybody right now. I thought maybe you'd give them to Sarah. My daughter graduated from high school and she's going to go away to college. So I thought maybe I would give her these for her dorm room.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Love them.
Cute.
And then I also finished this hat, which, it's like, okay.
It looks little.
Yeah, right? I haven't blocked it yet. There's tons of mistakes. And I have been knitting this hat since COVID. You know what? Yeah.
What is it? Just this?
Yeah, it's just
Just like a beanie.
It's like I started it and then I thought, I've got this down pat, and then I lost the pattern. Then I picked it up again and I had no idea what hat I was making.
Right.
So then I said, okay, the numbers work for this hat. And then I put it down again.
Oh.
Yeah.
And so I think, and then I thought it was the Manhattan hat because we went through a phase of talking about making that.
Where is it?
It's not. So it's just bound off like some Pearl Soho. This is
Are
Pearl
you
Soho
sure?
on the top. And yeah,
Well, where's your Manhattan hat?
I never made one.
No, but you started one.
Well, if you did this in pre-COVID, it can't be the
No, I
Manhattan
think.
hat.
Oh yeah, you
You're
just
right.
start-
Good point. When did it? I don't
I think
even
it was
know.
that.
the Manhattan, yeah.
You think that's?
Well, you did start one,
but not.
but not in COVID. You're right.
Yeah, it can't
but
be COVID.
I don't know. I don't think I started one.
You did, but then you had to rip it back. Remember, because you started doing.
Yeah, it was during Rhinebeck last year. Or the
Yeah.
year before?
I don't even
You
remember.
changed, similar to my problem. You changed knitting through the back loop and all that jazz.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Well,
It's
doesn't-
okay.
Whatever.
It's okay.
I even forgot the needle. It's just I had it on like scrap yarn for a bit because I must have needed the
I'm
needles
surprised you
for
didn't
something.
pull it out.
I
Like
am
the
so
target.
surprised because I had done so much of the ribbing. Like I feel like once you've done 3 inches of ribbing on something, you cannot frog that
Well,
because ribbing is such a torture one by one ribbing. But there's mistakes every. Look, it's like
it's okay.
it's junk.
It's fine.
It's all right.
It's a
a
I'm
hit.
cleaning the snow hat.
It does fit.
That's right.
It's so little.
It's
It's like a
cute.
little beanie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got, and I still have yet
Nice
to
color
block
for you,
it.
yeah.
It's like an 8-year-old made it.
It
If
really-
you look it up close, look at it really up. No,
it's not.
Well, a very
it's okay.
skilled
I love
8-year-old.
it. It's funny. It makes me laugh. It's like, okay, because you want to know what else? I took this with me on a trip to Florida like a couple years ago, and we get at the gate, and I'm like, my hat, and I had left it in the rental car. I went all the way from the gate back to the rental car place
Oh, so
at the airport, grabbed it from the rental car, went through security back to the gate. I had to finish this hat.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, we get it now.
Yeah.
It's been with you for
It's-
quite a
yeah.
journey.
It
Yeah.
just turned into your favorite. Like,
Yeah. Well, it's a little embarrassing too.
You know what it looks like? It looks like one of those, like, you know, like when you do those people, like when some guys wear like the hat, like just on the top, like
The
it's a
beanie
very
thing.
California. Like if you just like
Okay, I like that. Okay, I like it.
yeah.
I'm a California.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, it just it doesn't cover their ears.
It doesn't
like little
like
cast.
style.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know it, but maybe I'll go with it.
No.
Bring
Okay,
it to the
don't.
East Coast.
I love you're like, no.
I'd say it's like a very, like, I don't know. It's like
It's very hipster.
It's a hipster, like, California, like, I don't know. I don't know how to
Burlington,
explain it.
too.
Yeah.
Wow.
You need a mustache for it.
Yes, that too.
All right, well, I'll start growing it out. All right.
Stop plucking.
Exactly. That's all I have.
Great.
Well, that's a lot.
Okay.
Well, looks like Laurie has something
I
on
do.
her. that-
I have this. It's called Leiden or Leiden. I'm not sure.
It's so
It's by
pretty.
Natalie Sells. It was in a Pom Pom magazine. I have it tucked. So just to show you how long it potentially can be.
Oh, it is long.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean, I think maybe if I found like a skirt or something, I could maybe wear it out like that. But to be honest with you, it's hard to avoid that because this pattern has to happen. So this is the length.
Okay.
So if you do this, which I don't know, I was looking at it the other day, as in yesterday, and I was deciding like, could I have
Trimmed it down.
just done to
Stopped it.
here? But I'm not quite sure. I don't know. I started making
Because the
this.
construction was you were.
Well, you
should
made
do it
like
I was
you.
going to say you should explain the construction.
Oh God. Okay. So this construction is. I think you start on this piece, but you work it this way, and then you pick up and you work it this way, and then you pick up and you work it this way, and then you pick up and you work it this way, and then on each side you pick up stitches and you knit only like an inch or so, and then you put that on holding needles, and then you start in the back and you do a provisional cast on, and then you literally knit sideways all the way, and then when you get to a certain point, you pick up, you do like a cast, you do some cast ons, and then you pick up the stitches that are here, and then you just work like this, and then when you get to the bottom, you do a 3 needle bind,
Wow.
and then you literally do the sleeve, and then you do the same thing. So it's this, like, how people think about this stuff, like, I'm not even sure.
Yeah.
But I think maybe if I had, I don't know if it'd be possible to, I don't know what's possible here. To like, even if I did this section and I don't know how you shorten it, if you can shorten it. I didn't see any notes about it. I didn't look for notes. But anyway, I did finish it. I did hear a couple things that I just did. This is a much bigger like swoop neck kind of look, which I don't love. And as is, it's already,
fabulous.
well, I didn't do that. And it's already low in the back. I picked up 20 stitches less.
Wow.
And I'm going to tell you right now, I don't know how I could have gotten 20 more on, because it was like, you know, they tell you pick up this many stitches. Like, I'm like, where?
I know.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's so true. And
You know?
yeah, and I even have counted like the bind off or the cast on from where you're picking up, but to see actually how many did I cast on here? Are there even 20?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird. And I was I looked at like all the sizes and I tried to do something that was like similar. So I was like, okay, if I want to go want to close up the neck a little bit, I'll go maybe this many stitches down. So I was shooting for 176 and I could only get 170 and it needed 190.
Whoa.
Huh.
That's a big difference.
Yeah. So just saying, so when I first finished it, and then you have to decrease twice, and I did rip it out a couple times because I decreased a couple. I didn't know how much to decrease either because I was changing all that. So I did it twice. I'm gonna tell you, it's a little puckered here, like a little blousey, which is not the way it normally would be.
That looks
I think
nice,
you guys don't mind it, but
I love it.
I love it. Yeah, I like this.
I think it's a great detail.
right here. Yeah.
Yeah.
but I do prefer it to be closed up, and it's not that bad. I mean, I don't know.
Well, let's talk about how long you've had it.
Well, did I start it last summer?
I feel like it was
last
longer.
summer.
It was last summer. I think it
already
was last summer, and I messed up because when you're doing the back section, you can it tells you to go to only a certain point because you're supposed to line up so that, and it's weird because it tells you only go to a certain point because then you have to like make one so that you get the swoop, you know. So,
okay.
but if you start that too late, then your back is too long, and then you get this like like you have to. It's kind of like there's an inch requirement, but actually it's sometimes it's hard to like get it right. So I went too far, so I pulled it back. And then by the end of summer, I was like, oh, I can't finish this because it's winter now. So
yeah, it's been sitting for like a year.
yeah, so it's been sitting for a year. So I put it back on and I finished it like I don't know, in a week or so. So
I'm proud of you.
thank you.
That's right.
Thank you.
I love it.
So I did. I finished this.
And what yarn?
So, this is the Valley Yarns is it
Yeah.
holly or holly?
Soft.
I don't know. It is
cotton?
it's a cotton silk nylon blend. It is a DK weight. And I was going to get the Zooey Farms, which I love. I've made that. I love that. Love that yarn. But
It's
I
beautiful.
think at the time when I think I bought this with you, Julie. We were at Webb's.
Webs after Christmas.
Yeah, I don't even know. And I think I decided to buy it, and I went for the Valley Yarns because it was just cheaper.
Yep.
And I was like, I don't know if this is going to be one of those things that I love, but I knew I wanted to make it. And you know who made it? And of course, came out beautiful because everything she knits is beautiful. Is Jocelyn, you know, Nancy's daughter Jocelyn. We have a friend, Nancy, her daughter Jocelyn. She made it. She made it in this like chartreuse color, just like the pattern had called.
Look at her Instagram.
And she wore it to Rhinebeck one year. I think right after that Pom Pom had come out, and it was like a warmer Rhinebeck or whatever. And hers was exactly the way the picture was, and it fit her so nice. And I was like, oh, I definitely want to make it now. But mine didn't come out exactly that way.
I think it looks really
I think
Yeah,
it
I
looks
like it.
awesome, but I will admit,
like the colors.
Jocelyn's knits are just,
Yeah, she's like
it's just a little bit next level. Not that you're not a great knitter, but
she's just, when she makes something, it's always perfection.
it's
She always picks the right color.
the colors, and then also the drape of the yarn.
Yeah, she just
How
has-
she chooses the yarn and then the needle size, it just looks like great fabric.
Well, I think,
Right?
you know, for me, you know what
Yeah,
I find that
I
what I find frustrating with knitting sometimes is, I don't know, I pick a pattern, I have expectations for it, and then I put it on and I'm like, is it that I can't get out of my head on how I want it to look, or does it just really not look that good? Or is it like a disappointment? Like some of my knits are just kind of like, I only have a few that I really go, oh, this is a great sweater for me. Like I like this sweater. I like how it fits. I like how it came out. There's always something like, you know, I don't know what that is. And that's annoying when you get to a certain point. Like this was a little annoying when I did this at first because I thought, well, that's not what it's supposed to do. But I knew I had done less stitches.
Yeah,
But it does look like it.
But
It's
whatever.
perfect. It's because what it is it's perfect on both sides. It does it exactly the same way on both sides. So that's
I
what
guess.
makes it look like it's a total design feature.
Well, and either way, I mean, I do like it better now that I blocked it. You know, when I first was like, put it on, it was like all.
Well, the colors are good on you.
So
too.
anyway, so I'm happy. I am happy with it. I finished it. I finished something, everybody.
One less
Yay!
whip.
Yay! Yay! So that's all. That is what I've finished in the last week. So, but I have a pile of things I'm going through. I'm going to finish this. I'm going to finish this. I'm going to frog. I've frogged things. I'm on a mission to start new.
Because Laurie bathed in yarn.
I know.
Just saying.
Recently.
Yep.
Had a reconnection with her.
Yes, I did. My exchange student left. I went into the room where he was staying, which I have a little closet space with some yarn. I sat there.
Yarn.
I had Elissa on FaceTime, and I was like throwing yarn, and it was like falling on me. I was smelling it. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I bought this in Rhinebeck. Like I couldn't remember what I had.
Yeah.
What's in this bag?
I know. I was like, oh my gosh, I bought this. Oh my god. So yeah, it was nice. It was nice to rekindle that love. So, what about you? What have you made?
So I've got a couple.
Yay!
Oh, I can't wait to see.
Because
I-
Elissa and Sophia are knitters.
No, I didn't have.
No, but seriously, you last time you had a lot of things too.
Hold on.
Elissa's a knitting
I
machine
know.
now.
Okay. Yes.
She's like,
Well,
I love it.
that's okay.
so I love doing test knits, except it just makes me buy more yarn. So I did Bumpy.
Love this
Why
one.
does this remind me of your sweater you wore for Rhinebeck?
Right?
It's
The
better.
photo.
It's a similar.
Yeah.
It's similar because so this is Bumpy.
Do you want to hold it?
Am I holding it?
No, I was gonna say Julie. Just
Oh, I love
I
it.
can bring it up.
So
Wow.
this sweater
Yeah.
is by Max.
Jeez.
Is it Sear? I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is let's see. I have
Some
to pull
fun
it up.
details.
So
I
the
know.
main color or main yarn, I should say, is a collab between Le Garçon and Woolcut yarns. It's called Fluff. So it's basically what do you call that? Like the
Mohair.
no
Surrey?
Surrey. It's a sport weight color. This color is amethyst. I love this yarn, but it is very difficult to see gauge. Maybe it's the color. I think it's the color. But I'm like, and then the fuzzy, and I'm like, because I do gauge swatches when I test.
I was gonna say she's out gauging now.
She's turning into a
I
real
know
professional.
she's like a real knitter.
I know.
Wow.
And then the other yarn is
Spin Cycle.
Spin Cycle.
Oh, this is Spin
Turn.
Cycle yarn.
Yeah. The first time I ever used it, it was okay. I mean, I didn't use it like I don't know.
Oh, but it's like
gorgeous.
Oh, but
So
you
it
got
doesn't match on each side, and I'm okay with that.
No, I love it. It
Because it's-
transitions,
Yes,
but very
it's
subtly.
yes.
It's very pretty.
But so
Very
it's
pretty.
like
I like
hard
it a
to
lot.
Yeah, this is you have to see in person type of sweater.
Oh, yes, because I saw the photos, and let me tell you.
I want to show the details.
Yeah,
Yeah, please do.
Yeah,
Please
it's
do.
pretty.
It's awesome. It's awesome, Elissa.
it's probably supposed to be a little bigger in fit, but I
I think Gold
wasn't
Star.
upset. I did
Gold
okay. I did
Star.
one less round
So
or
good.
repeat, I should say, on the bottom, mostly because I was done with the
Picking up.
I-cord bind off and picking up, and I was kind of like, if I go that extra length, it's gonna hit kind of the length I don't like.
know.
You actually made it
I love it.
so cute on me.
Well, it's funny because when you posted this, but you posted a picture of you in this, and I didn't
No.
realize it looked like this.
No,
at
me
all.
too.
Oh, is it?
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
No, it looked like it was just like a regular.
exactly.
It's just stripes.
Yeah,
It looked
like this is in person.
amazing.
And-
really, really pretty.
And I don't know if I can. Well, I'm not wearing it, so I guess I should. And because why not do another test knit after you just finished another test knit? Alicia Plumer pocket tee. This is a is it DK or Sport? Anyway, cotton linen blend, Kelborn yarns. Let me go back.
Here, I'll hold it up while you look and stuff.
The pattern's not out yet.
Wow. That is
Wait a
so
second.
beautiful.
It's right here.
Thank you.
It's so soft.
Kelborn woolen. It's Mojave and mauve. And, perfect little summer tee. It when she had the call for test knitters, I was like, oh my God, that reminds me of
That's a free people top.
top that I like a set that I
you
have.
Yeah.
And I love that, like that, it's a little sweater material, short sleeves,
It's so
pocket.
cute.
I'm definitely going to want to make more. Just
When
saying.
is this released?
Maybe in a couple weeks. It was an 8-week test knit, and I finished it in 3. Yay!
Wow.
So,
So before I even did any of these, I started making a sweater. Put it on hold for those things because, test knits had to be done. And this is Drover.
you finished
This looks
it.
small.
Oh
I
my
think I
God.
made it shorter than I was. I don't know. I measured it, whatever. But, right? It's short.
It looks short. But that's the way it is.
Right, give me this.
Right. I love
Wow.
So it's not a turtleneck.
it. Dude, I asked you, I remember when we were together about that yarn, and I forgot. What is it? It's
This
so
is the
soft.
Daddy
It's
Dotson,
the
right?
Yes. Daddy Dotson, or Dotson Daddy, sorry.
Dotson Daddy.
Surrey Silk, that's the pink, and then the Yak blend sock, superwash sock.
It's beautiful.
Wow.
So soft.
Wow. But so, and that
amazing.
Drover is by Natalie Bullock, and that's in pom pom. I'm like, huh.
This yarn is
That's
so
a pom-pom.
nice.
Oh,
It's a pom pom,
agree.
not blocked yet. I literally finished last night.
This yarn is beautiful.
I knit a sleeve. That's all I did yesterday.
I love sleeves. I think sleeves are fast for me.
Well, yeah, I did one sleeve yesterday, not last night, because I was knitting all day basically.
I know. It's wow. It's
And
very
the
pretty.
neck, like it looks like a
I love
turtleneck,
that
but
neck.
it does lay
It lays
here.
a little lower.
Yeah, and
Oh,
because I
it
saw a
looks so
sample
pretty.
when we were at Rhinebeck, and I really liked that like thick but not turtleneck kind of neck,
It's nice.
It's very pretty.
and I have to.
Congratulations.
Wow, you did a lot.
You did a lot.
So
you did a
that's
lot.
great job.
Great work.
And yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say no, there's no more, but I was gonna say that I'm kind of stuck. Like, what do I make now?
Your Rhinebeck sweater.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, but
when
you're
we
on
get,
hold.
When
Yeah,
we get to
you're
that,
on hold.
we'll see
talk
how
about
far
it.
I got. Oh, I picked that sweater, but okay, that's
great.
it.
Wow. Okay, so let's talk about what we're working on.
You don't have any finished objects?
Oh, do I have a finished object? No, I do not.
Oh, okay. Okay. Just making sure we didn't miss you.
But you have
Thank
a lot
you.
done on what I'm seeing over there.
Yes. Let's see.
But no, let's start with you guys.
No.
No.
Okay, so
Well, because we have to talk about the color.
Okay,
and
sure.
all that.
right.
Right.
So this, I think, had we talked about our Rhinebeck color? I don't know.
We
don't
may
know.
have when we talked about what we
Yeah.
got in Rhinebeck.
Yeah. So I bought this yarn at the last Rhinebeck. This is Harrisville yarn,
Yeah.
and the color is
Azure.
Azure.
yeah. So I
Yeah.
bought this at Rhinebeck. This is Highland wool, and
That's worsted, right?
it's
That is worsted.
Okay, so it's worsted. But when we met up for our knit night, that's when I started. I cast on for this sweater.
What are you making?
This is called Texture, and it is by Kate Oates. So a new to me designer. And let me just show you what it's, half of what it is going to look like before I show you mine. So that's it. I'm going to make it longer. It looks really kind of really cropped here on the model. But yeah, I'm going to make mine longer, you know, just to right to my waist. And this is my progress.
Wow, it's awesome.
Very nice. And
It's
it's
pretty.
a top down.
It's really,
I like
really
that
pretty.
texture.
Top down.
It's a
No
double
pun
collar.
intended.
Yeah.
Like a
Yep, fold over. And I've got a bit before I separate for sleeves. I was going to try to get to that point before today, and I worked hard, but
Hey, you still got
That's
the
right.
bar.
Yeah,
You've done a lot.
yeah. So I think I love textured sweaters. So this is right up my alley. I'm trying to get I'm on small cord here, so it's hard to see.
And
But
what needle size is that?
let's see, I moved up to a 7. It is 6, but I realized I went through I cast on, and then I was going through some projects looking at what people used for sizes. I was like, I think I should have probably done a size up. So I was like, I'll just go to size 7 needles.
Okay.
And I tried it on. I put it on a long cord and put it on, and it looks good so
That's
far.
awesome.
You know, it looks nice. I like how this kind of it's going to be like, you know.
I like it.
I
like
did
it
my
too.
collar a little bit different than what's called for in the pattern. So,
All right.
I like it. I
Yeah,
can't wait.
yeah.
so I'm excited about this sweater.
It's going to be really good.
Yeah. So that's that.
I know, you got so much done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're not all using this exact yarn for a Runback sweater.
But we're doing
But
blue.
this like,
This kind
Color.
of shade of blue.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think
Yeah.
Elisa's going to be the most different just
Yeah.
because she's not mostly using that.
Yep. So, and that's what I have.
Nice.
But I'm excited. And I have something else I am ready to cast on. But I'm going to wait till I separate for sleeves. But I told you guys what I'm going to work on next.
Mm-hmm. Wait, so you
The diamond jumper.
did start
Oh,
it?
yeah.
No, I'm going to wait. I was ready to cast on
Okay.
for another sweater. I'm like, no, don't do that.
Right.
Wait till I
Exactly.
separate for sleeves at least.
Or
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't go ahead of it because then you'll put that down and you'll get it.
No.
just finish it.
And you're in a rhythm.
Yeah. I'm definitely going to. This is quick. So,
I like it.
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you bought neighborhood fiber, but are you gonna use that now, or what are you doing? Are you ordering? Like, I'm not sure.
So I first bought neighborhood fiber yarns that
At
matched
Rhinebeck, yep.
at Rhinebeck.
It was like
That-
a color combo.
Yeah, it was. I bought this mohair and I bought fingering yarn.
Yep.
And I have picked a pattern that requires, I think it's worsted or Aran.
Aaron, it's
It's
Aaron.
Aran.
Aran.
It's Aran. I have it. I'm going to make the
So you need to get different yarn now.
Well,
Aaron
Eris
showed us a
sweater. Yeah. I mean, I'm all ready to go. So I ordered this yarn from Harrisville. This is Highland or Shetland?
Highland.
Highland. And I ordered it off the cones. They have a deal where you can get more yardage, but it's coned up. But they say it's unwashed. So that yarn has the spinning oils from the spinning machine in that yarn. And
Yeah.
so you have to wash it first. If not, it's very grippy.
so you're gonna
And
wash
it's
it.
not lanolin. No. Do I look like I'm going to wash my
So why
yarn?
would you even do
Give
that?
it
You
to
just take it off
Aaron.
the cone.
You have to
and then-
take it off and hank it up and
Give it to Aaron. Ask
I-
Aaron to do it.
No, Aaron doesn't have time for that either.
No, I
Why not?
couldn't.
But
I've done it because with my
anybody.
sheep's wool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like you're like starting from like not.
Yeah.
not
Okay,
Yeah.
Sophia, do you want me
No.
to do it?
No,
No, I was
I'm
gonna
gonna.
say, yeah.
So I can't return it because I mean I
can.
can't cancel it. So I have to get it and then not open it and just return it, which is what I'm gonna do. So now I am
You are
debating.
going to. Okay.
Yeah. So what I'm debating is either I'm gonna buy Lemonade Shop because you guys bought that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
or I get this but just in the skeins, and I just haven't made that decision yet.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make that decision. Today is Sunday. I'm gonna make it tomorrow.
When are the cones coming in the mail? Do you have like a
No,
Okay, good date.
that is why I don't want, and I maybe it was due to the holiday. Harrisville has a reputation for being pretty quick, but I ordered that yarn a long time ago and I haven't even received
The shipping notification.
Yeah, shipping notification. So, which is fine. I'm not faulting them for that, but I kind of want to get going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Well, you're going to return it anyway, so what does it matter when it comes now?
Exactly. So that's why I'm debating, do I order more from them, knowing that it might take time to get to me, or do I order it from Lemonade Shop?
Which is still going to take 3 weeks.
It's gonna,
Because
because she's going to die. She died to order.
Yeah, so that's why, and I know that too. So literally I've just been sitting like, what should I do? Which one?
Like I'd love to see what the Lemonade Shop actually.
I know.
Like
well, and that's the thing,
you know, and then
and then decide.
Yeah, because
Not that it matters.
I mean, first of all, the Lemonade Shop color, we picked what we think is the closest
By online, by looking at it online.
Yeah, and honestly, I think
What's
it
it
is.
called?
It's called denim. And it
Okay,
is,
so maybe
I think it
a
is
little darker.
deeper than that, but it's still in the same
So
tone.
Yeah,
Pull it up.
And I'm going to be using a mohair to soften it, to try to bring it down to this. And then Elissa is using it as only color work with a navy. So I think that's will make distract it, you know, so.
And I'm going to use, I don't mean to interrupt you, but no matter what I do, whether I do the neighborhood or I do the Harrisville, I'm going to use the neighborhood mohair regardless.
So that would be good. I think that would be good.
To brighten whatever I get.
If you get if you get what we have, that will bring it back to that a little bit too. It might, I don't know. It doesn't matter. Like that one, what year was it? Not last year, but the year before, where we wore that minty green color.
Yeah.
Only so, I mean, we all had 3 different colors.
We did.
Or 4 different colors.
It's so hard to
no, 3
tell
different
online.
colors. No, we had 4 technically
technically.
because, yeah, so that's the color.
I mean,
I can go get the neighborhood yarn.
You want to go grab that?
Yeah. Let's go
Yeah,
look at
probably more like that.
So I could just order this and hold it with the mohair, and I think it would be just fine.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think it'll be interesting because
So
I think
Right? Don't you think that would be cute?
Let me just hold one of each.
Yeah.
Okay, look on
all
screen.
in the
It's so
same
hard to
family.
tell. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, in person you can tell that they're all different, but
once it's knit up,
Yeah.
well, and here's the thing, like I said, when we wore the minty green, Julie had one. You had what was
I
it?
love this blue.
What was that barn? It was White Barn yarn.
yeah, White Barn.
You had White Barn yarn.
Yep.
Right.
We had Malbrigo,
Correct, we did. Yeah.
but then I also held Pancake and Lulu with it.
Right.
And then Elissa just did Pancake and Lulu, which was the color we were going by.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
felt like when we stood next to each other, we
yeah.
looked like we were wearing.
Yeah.
It was cohesive.
Yeah.
It was cohesive, yeah.
So I think we'll be cohesive again. And I think it's fun that we're finding our version of blue and
Right.
And the type of yarn that
and
we
the type
like.
of yarn that we like.
Yeah, because ultimately you want to wear. You want to make something that you're going to wear. I think
Yeah.
you wanted a little deeper blue.
Yeah. Well, I'm just never going to buy Highland yarn. Like if I do,
I was very close to getting.
I'm a little bit like, I want to. I have bought some things, but it's just not my go-to. It's your go-to.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
this, I don't know
think-
why. It wasn't the gate. I wasn't ready for this because I don't know that.
You wanted to use mohair.
Yeah. And now I am.
Well, I definitely want to make that. So this yarn will be too light for that. So I definitely need.
Yeah.
Can I see?
Yeah. of
So
course you
assuming, so I'm making Pink Fizz by Andrea Mowry.
Okay. I'll put a photo.
We'll see how that
Do you
goes.
wanna grab it?
I'm excited.
Sure.
I mean, I like the sweater, but I think it'll be good.
awesome.
It's a bottom
Yeah.
up, so why do I do myself like that? But I do.
Because you didn't know when you picked.
And also, too, I did read one person's comments on one, and they're like, I love Andrea, but why did she put a German short hoe?
Oh, that's funny.
Okay. So I read some
Pink
reviews.
Fizz?
Pink Fizz, yep. So I read some reviews, and one knitter, only one, so I don't know if this is just this knitter doesn't maybe made the mistake, but she said, I love Andrea Mowry, but why did she put short rows in the lace? And I'm concerned that there is a short row in the lace, and I'm hoping that Andrea, if there's really good instructions on how to do that, like how that does. Like I've never done a short row within lace, but
Hey.
so we'll see. We'll see what happens if that's really true or not. And so, like we were talking about, I'm buying the Lemonade Shop, which I think is similar to this.
Yeah, I bet.
But then I bought, because I think it might even be a little brighter, because I feel like this is more true to that than what with the Lemonade Shop. But then I bought this from Pancake and Lulu. This is called
that's so pretty.
Blue Eyes. So either way, it's gonna be a muted. It's gonna be in the same family.
Pink fizz.
So I'm excited. So it's a fingering with, and this is not Lemonade Shop. This is the Neighborhood Fiber, but just imagine that together.
Honestly, I don't see where a short row in the lace would be unless it's at the end and you pick it up when you do the lace.
I don't know. It's weird. I haven't printed out.
That's a to be continued. I'm gonna ask that. We're gonna circle back to that.
I'm not. That's the only thing I saw. Like, one, I was like, okay, because I think I was trying to order yarn, and I was trying to just know what I wanted to knit and just be kind of done with it, because it's always a little bit of a stressful moment trying to figure out your Rhinebeck sweater.
Yes.
And every year it's not as enjoyable.
I had trouble finding.
Yes. Like this year it felt like, So I am excited. But I'm not excited about the fact that
because a lot of sweaters that I have, or
I
have yarn for already, kind of thing. You know, I buy yarn to make a specific sweater, so then I feel like I can't take that sweater with a different.
Well,
yarn. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's not what's happening with me for this one. For me, it's like I was like, yay, and then I was like, oh, bottom up. I was like, that reminds me of nay. Well, and then,
we can talk.
And then I was
sweater from last year.
Yeah.
That didn't work out.
It didn't work out.
And just like the time, like the whole bottom of sweater, it's like forever. It's forever before you get like when you finally get to the top, you're like, I'm done, right? It's actually satisfying, but it's so long. I like starting small and growing, rather than being big and shrinking. So that's that. And then of course that's a little side note about the short row. I was like, oh my god, am I going to get to that place where I'm all the way up here and then I F it up?
No, not gonna happen.
No,
you've knit.
Listen,
several.
No. So yeah, I'm just kind of like that's.
I'm dancing with danger too.
I know. Okay. So anyway, that's that.
Talk about my danger.
And then what are you knitting for this?
First,
that reminds me, I got to use mine.
I want to share Cocoa Knits. It's you hold your pattern in it.
Do you like it?
I love it. I use it too.
Okay, I gotta bust mine out.
Me too. I don't have one.
I love it, and I love the ruler that is like.
I got it at Webb's when we went.
Oh shoot! Should I maybe?
Yeah, you can't show that.
I can't take my spot off. Sorry. Don't worry, I can show you on the phone. Okay, I'm making the Renaissance sweater.
It's very Renaissance-y.
It's really pretty.
Is it?
I mean the. I don't know, something.
I think a Renaissance. I think like a noblewoman with like a cone.
I don't know,
like a Renaissance fair.
Yeah, this reminds me.
So, I picked the sweater. I decided to get the yarn, and then I read the needles. Well, no, not true. I kind of read like for how much yarn I would need and stuff. Let's just say I'm working with a size 2 and 2.5.
Whoa.
She could do it.
Wow.
You've already got like a good start for that size needle.
What size yarn? I'm sorry.
Oh my god, did you already knit 4 inches and you can't tell it's so small?
It's so.
It definitely looked bigger in the photo you sent. No, this looks
Is that a sock? Are you finally doing socks?
Wait.
It is.
Is that your main color?
Yes.
She's doing main. She's not doing our colors. Her main color. Her main color is this color, and then she's doing that color as her color work.
What?
My main color.
I don't know how I feel about that either.
I'm gonna just say that's controversial.
I couldn't.
Thank you.
I couldn't think of a sweater that I wanted that much. You're
really not gonna be cohesive.
I thought it had enough blue.
Stacy.
I thought it had enough of the blue to be able to show.
In the photos for Rebecca, she could just scooch over and put Erin right next to us.
Or we'll just take a picture and then just have her put the color work in.
Yeah.
Whatever, we'll see what happens. So I'm using like our son, BFL.
We will see what happens.
BFL sock.
We love to tease Elissa.
Yeah, and I'm just going to continue. It's Louise shade, which is a navy blue, which also a dark color, knitting with a small needle. I'm just setting myself up for like pain.
I was gonna say, first of all, what's are you knitting a little bigger size or something? I feel like this is gonna come out teeny too because it's so small.
I swatched in hopes that I would have to use a bigger needle. It didn't happen.
Okay, so what is this? Because
let's talk about this. Let's feel this yarn. Bring it over.
What is
Have
this?
you put it on bigger
Is
needles?
this the
and put it
bottom?
over
Is this
your-
the bottom up?
No, this is the top.
Okay.
Why would this be the bottom, Laurie? This wouldn't even fit my thigh.
I mean, this is not just navy. This is navy.
This
Yeah.
is, I would not be able
Black.
to see this. This is
We're
for a
gonna be
young
super
person.
cohesive.
Yes.
Like you were saying.
No, but okay,
but
really,
you know what? That is actually going to be really pretty.
It is, and
It's
you
a
know
great
what? It'll be
combo.
fun. It'll be fun. But
I can't continue until I get my other arm because I have to add. See, look, I'm already adding the other color.
You know what? It feels softer here than here. But
Because it's a
Okay, but have you put it on bigger needles?
so what
and
is this?
checked-
Is this a neck?
That's the neck.
This is the
And
the
these are
edge
the
on
short
it?
rows.
Oh,
These are the short rows. Look, she did her short
I
rows.
did my short rows. And
Good job.
for the record, I would want to share the pattern. Well, not the pattern calls for German short rows.
Yeah.
In the pocket tee, Alicia had us do Japanese short rows, which I had never done. And then I did them, and I'm like, oh my God, this looks so much nicer.
Wow.
Oh, and
So I
love
switched
German.
over to Japanese here.
And then you told me, and I did it for this.
And what do you think?
Yeah, I like it.
Wow, I gotta try it.
Okay, you know this needle is so small
I
that I mean
know.
it really it
Oh,
makes
you're
the
using
texture.
your kitty cat marker.
Yes.
It makes the texture of this yarn feel
Happy.
thicker because of it's like tighter because like you get less. You know, like
It
it's
doesn't
tighter.
have a lot of give. It's going to be a little bit of a stiffer fabric,
Yeah, that's
but
what I'm
maybe
saying.
you want that for color work to hold it all up.
That is, wow.
It is.
I
It
don't
just
know.
Feels, it feels thicker than I
I-
expect it to be, but yeah. Well,
Oh well.
I just decided to. I've got time.
listen. You're a
Okay,
great
so
knitter.
this should be the color. Let's see.
that is going to be the color work
Yeah.
with it.
color work, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what.
Yeah.
Hold it up a little higher.
Yeah, it'll be nice.
can't
It'll be really
see.
pretty.
Can't see from there.
Yeah, I can block it. Maybe.
Anyway, it's okay. It'll be okay.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
Should I have a backup contingency plan? Perhaps.
Nah, you've got
Yeah.
this.
Okay.
Well, if you do, you got to figure out what you could do. Like you're running out of time for just getting yarn. if
I'll
that's
make a
okay.
vest.
Well, listen, Elissa, I had thought of a few colorwork sweaters to do with this yarn myself, and I could not, for the life of me, come up with a contrast color that would go.
Yeah.
And I'm so impressed with you with that. No,
Well,
really,
yeah.
I have to give you props for that because I have a few. I can't think of. Can anyone tell me?
Yeah, cream.
Well, and I didn't want
Green.
light. I don't know. I
don't know.
I
Yeah.
almost did like a
nothing was
brown.
I would even say
speaking to me.
even pink.
I almost did like a brown, beigey brown, not brown. Do you remember?
But navy's
I don't know if
the good
I showed
one.
you the color,
Navy's
but
a great one. I think
Navy's
perfect.
navy is a good. It's like a good.
It's a
and
great
I haven't
neutral.
done like a navy.
Forget
so.
about that. I think
Well,
we're
anyone
all
can do it.
flirting with a little danger with our pattern.
Yeah,
I
we
don't
all
know,
we've
it's
all
really-
said
except for Julie.
Yeah, mine's just.
We all were like, oh, our sweater is like something.
Yeah.
I knew coming back, I haven't knit in so long. I'm like, I need something pretty straightforward. Like I was like, you do the search, like anything, bottom up, nope, anything, I don't know, that requires some sort of seaming.
Cable and
nope.
seaming. So that's like me.
I love
Yeah.
texture, I know that. No
Size
color
one
work.
needles. No.
I
Yeah.
wanted to do color work.
So
I wanted to do color
This
work
is
too. I
pretty
just couldn't think of
straightforward,
I couldn't think of something. I really
I
couldn't.
don't even know how I found that. I mean,
But you,
I wasn't
that's your
looking.
little thing now. You're doing all this.
You've
Color,
got
You're
this.
being
Yeah.
you're into color work now, so that's like
yeah, I like color work.
yeah. I like color work too. I think it makes it fun and interesting and
And I feel like I'm buying
I hope
less.
I get back to color work
Me
someday.
too. Me too.
I haven't
Wow.
done color work in a long time.
Yeah.
okay. Well,
And
that's
that's
exciting.
also my only whip. No, that's not true. I'm working on something, but this is like a re-whip.
It's a beautiful
Okay.
color.
Yeah, so want to circle back. Sophia, what
Yeah.
else are you working on?
Okay, so I'm working on Caramel by Petite Knits,
I love petite knits.
and this is knit with
Thank you.
Harrisville Daylights and their chirp.
And I love that cut and that neck.
Yes, this neck. Nice pop.
Have you decided if you're going to add, because you mentioned, well, clearly you didn't
Yeah.
on the bottom, right?
Guess what? I totally forgot. This is what we're talking about, tired knitting.
I'm glad that you
I'm
didn't.
like,
do it
oh,
on
I'm
the
just
bottom.
binding
Yeah,
off,
yeah.
and then like,
Just there.
oh
just
shoot,
there.
I was
Ask-
going to
ask the people.
contemplate.
I like
Yeah.
the idea of the sleeves too.
Okay, so yes, please comments, tell us.
Well,
So the options are at this point,
Yep.
just leave the collar with the pop right here. The other option is to put it at the very bottom
Yeah,
of the
on the
cuff
cuff.
on the sleeve.
yeah,
Yeah.
If you remember.
if I remember, which I will, I'll remember.
I vote just here. What do you guys think?
I have a sweater that has it that is very similar to this that is bought, and it has it here and on the sleeves, and I like it. That's why I only
Yeah.
can visualize that. But otherwise, I think it's fine with just the neck too. I mean, I just like it's
always,
just fun.
Yeah,
It's fun.
And what made you decide to do that? I'm just curious.
Okay, so this turtleneck was a different sweater, and I can't remember even what. But again, for me, I have the rule: if you do so much ribbing, you cannot frog it, because I hate doing ribbing. It's so painful.
Mm-hmm.
So I saved it, and then Julie knit the caramel last Rhinebeck, and I saw the turtleneck, and I said, that is what I can do with my chirp turtle, my Harrisville Daylights turtleneck that's just sitting around.
Okay.
So you'd already done this.
I had already done
And it
this,
was
and
the same
don't even
amount?
ask me why. Oh no, I had to adjust the numbers and whatnot.
Cool. I
To
like
get
it.
to get it there.
It's
It
a
was
good
really
sweater.
close.
I love mine,
It was
yeah.
really, really close. I only had the turtleneck done.
Mhm.
So I just went from there with all the
I
increases.
gotta
And
use my daylights.
you can see, like, on this side, I had too many, so I didn't increase until I needed to.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah. They did a little math on that. I don't know if it's right, but it doesn't look too bad.
No, it's good.
And then I'm also knitting the Wellerman
Oh.
by Caitlin Hunter.
Whoa.
And guess what? I've really messed this up.
No, you have so
Yeah,
much.
so much
guess
done.
what? Yeah, guess what? That's
Back.
Yeah, okay, let's backwards.
Flip it.
Yeah, that's cool because
just
guess
have to-
what? This
What's
is a
messed up?
shawl that starts from the bottom down.
Well, it was.
Okay.
I was trying to understand like the.
And I have one more
Wait, what?
panel on one side. Too many. I have one panel. It's supposed to be like this.
A triangle.
Yeah. Which
Okay,
Which
I'm not
side?
following. Yeah.
which
All right,
side
let's
did you
see.
do extra on? This side.
This one, yeah. All right, let's hold that up.
So it'll just be like an
It's like there's one more, and I'm not talking like this much more, one more. It's a whole repeat, one more. And it's like,
How did you do
it's
that?
from the bottom up, and let me tell you, there is a chart row for every row. Okay, this isn't one of those, and knit for a few rows and then go to chart 8. No. Each one is charted. Elissa made this. This was her beautiful water green, minty color was my inspiration. I saw that. It was breathtaking. I thought, I'm going to make that too.
Well, you sure
Let me
did.
tell you.
So you must
this
have
is-
cast
this
on
is-
an extra.
Yeah,
something.
sure. I must have, because you cast on about 150 million.
Oh my god,
Yep.
it was.
Yeah, because you start from the
Okay,
bottom.
so are you done? Like, what's the last thing to do here?
The last
This
is
thing
like,
is the chart. The chart goes on, and it goes on like in a perfect tippy tip. And so I'm not going to have
tip.
I'm not going to have a tip.
Yeah, you're
because
gonna
I
have
have a
a-
whole section more.
So you'll have a trapezoid.
it'll be fine though.
And
because
this
you
is
saw.
such
Yeah,
lovely yarn. It's Little Fox yarn.
It's nice. This is gonna be soft.
It's 2 yarns held together.
This- okay.
It's very beautiful. I love it. I may even have.
Yeah, let me hold the 2 if you have them.
And of course, I ran out of yarn.
So you even ordered
Of
more.
course, I had to buy new ones
Oh, my
because, of
goodness.
course, and it's lopsided. So cool. That feels great. Not? I almost cried. This sport,
Oh.
this knitting sport we do, this is like torture. Let me tell you.
In the best
I was
way.
like, this alone was like the work on this.
Yeah, you can't quit now.
No,
No,
you're finishing.
yeah.
After you do all that, oh my god, I would be so. But
Look at how
or-
much this is. Did you hold this up? You need to hold this up.
Yeah.
This is
What's that
it's
extra
out
panel?
of hand
Oh.
with a whole extra panel. Like, and Elissa,
This
I'm not
is
talking
heavy.
like it's heavy. Oh yeah, it's what were we thinking?
I'm not gonna lie, like that kind of like mess up, like that's like me
You
with
just go
May.
with it.
Like you just want to burn it. You're so mad. I mean, obviously no, but like
Don't burn
obviously,
it.
Maybe.
No.
I'm not saying you should, but I'm just saying like I know.
spine.
Oh yes, it's got a middle.
It has a spine. It has a
Well, because
designated-
technically the cast on is
spine.
the bottom of the triangle.
yeah
Like I looked at it, I
Correct.
don't even know how many
This
times
is
when I
the
was working on it.
spine.
I was like, how's this work?
of this of
Yeah,
of
so
it.
it goes like this.
and it's and it just goes on and on one side. It's cool.
That's gonna be a bugger. Who says that? That's gonna be fun to block. You're gonna need a lot of space because this looks small, I mean, okay, let me rephrase it. When you knit it, you're like, oh, this isn't actually that big. But then when you block it, like, it gets big. It should get big because you want it to, I wanted it to be big. So
it's beautiful. I think you can't quit it.
No,
but I think
Still
you know,
beautiful,
you'll figure it out, and just wait and see what happens at that point. If you gift it, you gift it. If you don't, you don't. Like,
Yes.
What's the word? You end up with it. You know, like whoa. I thought I just lost a bunch of stitches.
Yeah.
Don't.
It's
What is this?
More trouble.
What is this? This is where it ends?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Because it's going to a point, remember?
no, it's not. It's going flat.
Oh.
It's coming to a triangle.
Yeah. This is going to a triangle. Yes. No, it's going flat.
It's going flat.
Oh,
So
it's going flat?
that's
Yeah.
I had to.
So
yes,
what is
It was
this?
a complete mind. I was like, what is happening
Wait,
here?
it is really going to go flat?
Yes, on this
is
side.
flat. This side is the flat.
Oh my goodness. So what's
Are
going
you
to
on the
happen?
wrong thing? Wait a minute.
What's going to
Why-
happen? It's got a whole panel too many.
So this is what's going to happen. Instead of this being the middle, it's going to be over this way a little bit. That's
Wait a
all.
minute. How is this flat on this side with this being a point like this?
This is like, so basically think of it kind of joining like this,
So you're decreasing.
right?
Oh.
Yeah.
So okay. So
Oh.
you're gonna have what?
Yeah, so over here, you're going to have the extra, so the point won't actually be in the middle. It'll be off to the side.
It's just
To be
your
continued.
interpretation
You
of the
guys
pattern.
it's my interpretation of Caitlin Hunter's
Yeah.
Wellerman.
Art Nouveau. It's like a little bit avant-garde.
So, you know, and of course, like we said, ran out of yarn. That's cool.
You are the little fox, like,
You love
spokesperson.
Yeah.
I love her yarn, and I
Yeah.
like her too. So
Yeah.
that's about it.
That's the nice yarn.
Yeah. That's all I'm working on.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's
to
enough,
Overtake
folks.
everything. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay.
That was
Don't stop.
I had to share that because I hadn't told you guys about that because I was
No.
actually ashamed. A whole panel, and I am this far in, and I just noticed, man. Oh yeah,
That's the best
Can you
part.
cut it out, Steve?
No, what?
Because I'm like, I'm almost done, and then I'm like, hey, according to the pattern, I should only have 4 repeats. I feel like I've got a lot more. I'm like 1, 2, 3, and you know, you count it 5 times because
You're
don't
like, no,
trust.
no.
You're like, no, it can't be wrong. It can't be wrong.
Yeah, I went through all that. You know. And I have them color coded and everything. Yeah, you know. I just noticed it now.
Oh my god, that's awful.
And you can't
It's
print that
beautiful,
pattern either.
and it's fine.
And it's all mohair, so it's all stuck up together, you know, all glued up. Because when you knit with mohair, it's like knitting with glue.
Yeah. You just gotta commit.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
committed.
There's too
You're
much
good.
work on
You're good.
that.
Yep. Okay.
Have you ever tried the freezer
No.
method? I haven't either. I'm just curious if it works.
No.
I don't have time for that.
No.
Yeah.
Nope. That's just a nope and moving on.
All right, Laurie, what you working on?
So after I finished this, I decided I do have 2 little babies. I'm
can throw
trying
this
to.
away.
I'm not done, but I'm making
Yeah,
the teddy bear sweater.
Oh,
And
Petite Knit.
by Petite Knit. So so far one is a little
Here,
bigger
so
than the other.
right
I'm gonna
after.
block it out.
There you
So what was that? Is that mine?
crochet hook.
Oh, okay. Anyway, so I'm making the teddy bear sweaters.
Oh my gosh.
So this is for the
Such
little
a
girl.
beautiful color. I'll
And
hold
this,
them both up.
and this is for the little boy.
Oh, that's
Oh,
so
sorry.
cute.
So they're
Great
twins.
So cute.
And I'm going to
Oh.
make the faces the opposite of the colors.
Oh,
Have
good
you made
idea.
for
That's a
twins
good idea.
before? I feel like
I've made for
triplets.
I've made for triplets. My nieces.
All right, let me do one at
My
a time.
nieces and my nephew. But this is my friend at work. He
Okay.
has
All right, I'm
He
just
has
thinking,
a-
wow, this is a
twins.
theme in your family.
Why
Yeah.
are sweaters so
Those
cute when
Those
they're
are
like
so
little?
cute.
yeah.
I
Little
know.
baby sizes.
So, and I use the yarn that
these
Petite
together.
Knits actually, this is one of the first times I think I've used the yarn that is suggested. And this yarn is so nice. It is from
Feels
Norway.
nice.
It's, let's see, what is it? I have it in here. What is it?
It's
I have a guess.
nice.
Start with an I.
It feels very sturdy. But
the
it's soft.
The yarn
Yes, very
is,
soft.
Wait, is it her yarn?
no, but she, okay,
But she
so
uses-
it's Sandnes Garn.
Yeah,
It's from Norway. It's a non-superwash. It is 100% merino. Feel that.
I
That's
know.
like nice. And it's baby good.
Yeah.
But not necessarily like baby yarn. You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
know, like when every time you go to get baby yarn, it's always like that blue, that yellow, that pink, or that speckled. Anyway, so she paired up. It's the yarn is called Sunday, and then she paired up with them, and then she created a whole. There's like when you go to their webpage, they have the Sunday yarn, but then there's a whole petite knit colorway that she created. So
color,
these are
very cool.
Color,
So-
like,
It's like her palette.
yeah, this is her palette. So
that's the word.
So if you go in and you order the yarn, this is her petite knit colors.
Gotcha.
So
So
when
that's probably the brown that she used for the
maybe.
Did
I
she
don't
use
know.
brown? Wait,
she
I'm trying
did.
to remember.
She did for one, but I don't know if that's the brown. And so they're all kind of like those muted, shabby chicy. Like I just think it's adorable, and I think it's a good sweater for a boy and a girl. And you made it for was it a
My
niece?
niece. Yeah.
So I'm excited. So they're going to be one. I was going to make a different petite knit sweater for them, and that didn't go well. I messed up too bad. So anyway, then Sophia made the teddy bear. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to make the teddy bear.
Yeah.
Straightforward, raglan sleeve, easy peasy.
And so cute.
And so cute.
So cute.
And so cute.
And no nonsense.
No
It's
nonsense.
straightforward.
You're
You're just getting a baby sweater.
Yeah, I mean, the worst that can happen is I have like a teddy bear face that's like, like
Off-center.
maybe like a smirky, but but I'm excited about this. So
I
they're
am
going to be
too.
one. This is size 1-2.
I think this is very cool, and I love that it's the designer's palette.
Yeah,
I think that's so cool.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This has been working out good.
You know,
So I'm excited.
Nice job.
So I'm just going to do
I
the
think so.
sleeves and then
love them.
and they'll
Awesome.
be done.
awesome.
And then I'll move on to whatever. I'm trying to really try to do my whips, and then I think I'm going to go back to my bouquet.
Yes.
So that's my next, because I don't think I'll have my yarn or my no frills. We'll see. I have a few that are sitting in a bag, so that's it. Those are my whips right now.
I could talk about this, but it's just
Don't ask me to say it.
the great gingham.
Oh.
Laurie, just keep your mouth shut.
Oh, you're doing the Great Kingdom?
Well, I was like
oh, yeah.
this far into it, and I was showing my friend. I took a picture and I was like showing it to her, and then I noticed on the ribbing, I must have stopped and then picked up again and forgot that it was knit through the back loop. So I had half of the ribbing where it was knit through the back loop, and the other half was knit regular, and I couldn't live with myself.
Oh, no.
Which some people could. I couldn't.
Yeah.
And I was like, nope. I pull it all out. And so because I'm waiting for the other yarn
Sure.
for Rhinebeck, I'm like, pick up something you have started. Pick up something you have started.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
This
just
is it.
pick this up. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to say that sweater, even though like the neckline, I had to fudge it and make it, not fudge it, but like make it my own because it was too
Killed it
bone,
for you.
like whatever, and I had to fix it like one time, whatever. I love how that sweater fits.
I
just
love how that
sweater
sweater fits on you too. And I'm
happy I made it.
So cute. And I like my color combination that I have, right?
I'm happy I
love
almost
it.
made it
Pink.
so that you guys could make it.
And what was your inspiration? That
It
we
was.
were like, let's all
I'm
make
like,
it.
I don't want to make it. That color work on the sleeves like that? Ooh.
Oh, I didn't mind it. It was good. I love that sweater. That's
It's not, I mean, it's 4 stitches.
I just
5 stitches.
messed
4,
up a
whatever.
sleeve and then I just got frustrated. So.
yeah. Well, I know that can happen. Trust me. I know.
And then I was like, how much do I love it? Meeting my colors. I was like, not as much as
You were
I thought
also
I
using
would.
you were also using a lace weight originally, weren't you? Not a fingering.
Well, this is DK.
because you were using that.
Oh, I used it right.
What was
no,
it?
I had two different
This is,
ones.
I
and
think
one
this
was-
is DK.
Oh, then is it DK? Or you were using something? Or you? I don't know. Whatever. Then I guess
You tried 2 colors, I thought. 2 different color combos.
Yeah.
It
It's
is
okay.
DK, you're right. It was
It's
DK,
fine.
not fingering.
Oh, I've moved on. I'm okay with that.
But either way, yeah, I'm excited for you for that.
Yeah, that's it. Well, I'm sure there's plenty at home, but
Okay, great. All right, so let's quickly talk about how we bought tickets for Rhinebeck that Friday. We're going to 3 events just because we already got the tickets for it. We're all already getting excited, obviously planning our sweaters, making our sweaters. So we're starting that Friday, October 18th.
Yeah, I
maybe?
think so. Yeah.
a will and a fair.
We're starting, well, first of all, Thursday evening, we're heading to the Rhinebeck
Most
area.
of us.
Most of us are.
Or maybe I don't know if all of us, but most.
Anyway,
no,
that's the
most of us.
plan.
I
So
am.
that's something different and new. We're excited.
We did that
Yeah.
last year.
Yeah.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
It's okay, Julie.
You drove.
Yep, you did.
Oh, that's right, because
I sat in the back.
we were there Thursday night.
The 3 of us. And then Erin was there too when we got there.
Yeah.
She met us there. Remember?
Yeah.
I thought it was something new.
Well, sort of. Still,
It's
second
new to
time is
us
still
because
new.
we're doing it for the second time. So yes, but now
So it worked out so great last year. We're doing it again.
Yeah.
Yep.
Kind of like not to rush that Friday and just get up.
Just be there.
And for Friday not to be so exhausting.
Yeah.
I found Friday
Yeah.
much more restful.
I think what we
weren't
did
traveling.
last year, I don't know, something worked well. Something about, we also didn't go to the fairgrounds on Sunday. We were just like, we're not going at all.
Yeah.
And we did a whole bunch of fun things in downtown
Yeah,
Rhinebeck.
yeah.
And that was, for
I think I'd
me,
be okay with doing that again.
Me too.
I don't know, that was really fun.
Yep.
Like go to the bookstore, go to that paper store. Did we eat lunch there? Not sure, but in my head we did.
We
so.
ate our toast or what we ate at
Yeah.
that
Oh, we did.
that place. Yep.
And not everyone joined us, but
No.
the best people went to downtown.
Yes. My sister and I went to a mansion.
You went to Hyde Park. Yeah.
Yes. Hyde Park.
Anyway.
Someone's salty.
No, we just were crying because we missed you guys so much. But then we got over it. Anyway, so we bought tickets we're starting the day. We're going to a woolen affair.
Yes.
At like 12 something.
12:45.
Yep. It's in our note. I put all the things.
I don't know. I just
Yes.
say
I put it in our
just
notes
take
app.
me.
And that looks like a smallish, like not so many vendors, but looks like a lovely
Venue.
Low key.
venue. And just looks like it's going to be a good time. Then we're going to hop over to Indie Untangled, which we haven't,
We haven't
been in
gone to for a couple of years. Yeah.
Again, a great bunch of vendors there.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to
Exciting.
Cake.
We're going to end at Cake and Wool, which...
Cake Palooza.
Yep, thank you. Cake Palooza, which we've been for,
Yep.
I think, every year it's been there, right? And we're excited about that, too.
It's going to be fun.
It's gonna be so fun.
It's gonna be a jam-packed.
Yeah, and that's
But
Elisa's
that's okay.
idea. She wanted to do
I wanted it all.
because I think there are like vendors at everyone that we definitely want
yeah.
to go to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
and why not?
I was having serious
why
like
not? Exactly.
I need to go to them all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like,
I'm always up for
Tickets
it.
go on
too.
sale tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Great.
we organized it. Everyone got their tickets. Well, you bought us all tickets for a wool
A
affair.
couple of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
For a couple, yeah. And I don't know. I'm super excited. We should buy our Rhinebeck tickets too
Yes.
for
good
Saturday.
point.
Yes.
Don't forget that. And I don't know. I'm excited.
Me too.
I am. I'm always excited.
Yep. I have an idea of what I want to buy for. Just one sweater, but
I haven't gotten that far.
maybe. Don't know. We'll see what we've got time to think about it.
Oh yeah, we had a lot of time. All right. So do we have any purchases that we want to share?
Oh,
Yeah,
geez.
let's start with-
Okay.
I have none. So we'll start with Sophia.
So I went to Michigan to visit my niece. She had a baby.
Yay.
And in her town of
Oh my
Lansing
God,
was
so
the cutest little yarn store called Woven Art
my
Yarn
God.
Shop.
Oh, that's cute.
And I purchased this little pouch from
How
them.
cute is that?
They had
Look at the
an
bunny.
amazing selection of yarns.
Knitting.
Like it was probably one of the most beautiful yarn shops I've ever been to. Like really, I loved it. The people were so nice, and it's attached to a fabric store, a sewing store.
Okay.
Which is kind
So
of
then,
fun.
is that where the project bag was like kind of known, or I don't know?
No, this was in the, and they had this print in a shirt. They had it in a tote bag.
That's
Yeah.
adorable.
And I also bought these stitch markers but they're not. I thought they were cocoa knits, but it looks
The
like
little flowers.
yeah,
All
All
Stitch
Stitch
cute.
Studio.
Oh,
I
it's
couldn't
a
help
good
myself.
size.
They're
Yeah.
so
How-
darn
I
cute.
wouldn't be able to resist
Yeah, I
either.
just wanted to support them. And then Magpie Fibers had a sale. I don't even
You know I'm
why.
using that.
No.
I want to
Yes.
For what?
It's that's my bougie beaver.
Excuse me.
Stop.
I like it.
My bougie beaver is the color.
Oh, I know it's the color because I saw it because I almost got it. So Magpie Fibers had a sale. So I purchased 2 skeins of Careless Whisper in their, what's it called? Plume.
That's
yes.
Yeah, because it's a cashmere blend.
Oh, it's like a kitty. This is like a
Yeah,
kitty.
that is what I'm using.
And
my
let me show you what
know
else
that
I got.
sweater that I'm making
Okay,
with
I'll hold it to
it's like with Jupiter from Magpie, and it's a bulky.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
that's what I'm holding it with. But it's like a
And it's like butter.
yes, I love that
Okay.
yarn. Yeah.
So I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I got this. Yeah. And I got
used it?
this. Yeah.
This looks
I,
a little darker.
I used it on that, on the caramel.
It's more purpley.
Look what else I got.
What is that?
So
Stitch marker holder?
I
Holder?
got, yeah,
Oh,
ooh,
sorry.
I got their bougie stitch marker holder,
Oh.
which I put some
You deserve
that's
it.
pretty.
lowbrow stitch markers are in there too. I put some lowbrow.
Low brow.
That licorice stick, that licorice string there. I know.
Okay,
Lisa
let's
had
talk
one.
about it
What
for a
is
minute. I'd like to talk about it for a minute
Okay.
after Julie shows.
It's to
Can I touch
put
it?
things
Yeah,
on.
please do.
Yeah.
You can cut it if you want.
You
right?
swirl that, open it up. Put this. I put it on
It's for your hair. You know, you
needle?
could do a
the
braid,
tip.
do this.
The tip
I want
of
to tell
the
you, it smells a
needle.
little like a Cabbage Patch doll.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let
I
me see.
didn't smell it, but
Look
I
at
put it on the tip, and then I thread it through like this. So I wonder if I'm doing it
What?
wrong.
How do you put it on the tip? How?
Like
oh,
this.
shoot!
Yes.
And
No
then-
way!
Yeah.
Yes, that
and
is
then,
exactly how
okay,
you
but
do
the
it.
problem is when you're putting it on,
You have to be very careful.
yeah, you're actually pushing this off by virtue of putting the stitches on. So this was torture.
Wait a
getting it on.
minute. Wait a minute. You
Because
at what point? Oh,
You have to
you're going
carefully
like this.
put it on.
You
Yeah.
see how you're going like this? And the
Wow.
stitches, as they fall onto the blue cord, are actually pushing against it. Therefore, pushing it off the tip of the needle. Therefore, you have,
that makes me nervous.
Well,
yes.
yes and no.
But
It's
have you
a balance.
I did. It took me a very long
Do
time.
you like it?
But getting it off, like, so once you have
They
the stitches on this, you can just tie a little knot. It's really good.
Yeah.
And then
You could just stitch. Yeah.
And then to get the needle back on, you're pulling it,
Yeah.
so that goes quick.
Yeah.
That goes so quick. To get, if I wanted to put a different needle,
It's very nice to try on in the middle.
How much is this cord?
I don't remember.
$100.
Yeah.
No.
$100.
Yeah.
I'm just
It's-
joking. That better be like
it's expensive.
Really?
No.
I was
It's
gonna say
not.
it better be like $4 or something.
No,
No,
it's
it's not that.
I think
probably.
it's like 12 or
Yeah, I was gonna
10.
say.
And it comes with 3.
Sorry, I
It
don't
didn't.
do-
No,
I
I don't.
don't
I don't know how either. It came with a bunch of them, like 4.
Okay.
So it didn't come with just this. And
like
so
different sizes.
exactly. And I
Well, because
bought.
for different needles.
I think so.
Because
I think
like
gotta
different
be.
lengths. Different lengths. It came with
Okay.
different lengths. So I bought this and the little stitch holder and the plume from.
very
Yeah,
nice.
I love that plume. I
Very
will buy
nice.
more of that. That is
And
delicious.
I also
Still have
bought
that
this
body,
book
Magpie. Not Magpie. Magpie.
called the Sock Project, just to get some inspiration.
Oh, is that
for
by Summer
socks.
Lee Knits?
It is, and I was just also really
She's
attracted
cool,
to the
yeah.
things she does,
Oh, cute.
and
Good for you. That's a good support.
it's, you want to know, I like it, but it's also a little bit disappointing in that I like to knit my socks toe up, and there's only one
Really?
pattern for that
Oh,
in the
no.
whole book.
Huh.
Really?
Yeah, so if you are a toe up knitter, that might not be the book for you.
But do you think this would be good just for inspiration
Yeah,
for colors
it's definitely
and
some
stuff?
great
Like,
ideas. And if you're
Yeah.
not looking at the construction piece, like if you're
Gotcha.
not trying, if you just have your own recipe and then you're using
Yeah.
her recipe for the actual,
because I mean that's
Just design.
my.
yeah,
I'm drawn to her. Yeah.
exactly.
Her style.
It's
her
very
colors.
inspirational. It's a beautiful book. It definitely, and it's well done. Yeah, it's lovely.
Nice.
Okay, that's all I have.
Nice.
Very nice.
I mean, the only thing I bought was I bought the yarn for my Rhinebeck sweater, and
Yeah,
I
for
bought
the
that,
mohair.
and that mohair, which is down there, which I did not, I don't know if you saw, we could put it, at least show up close, because it is interesting. It's from Pancake and Lulu.
It's
And
very
it has
pretty.
a little bit of purple in it, just a tad.
I like it.
So I did want the Surrey, but I needed so many yards, and the Surrey only had like
300?
two, no,
Two?
not even, like it was like 2 something skein.
Oh, yes.
And I
no,
needed
no,
like,
no.
I don't know if I need 1,300, so I was interested in buying like 2 sweaters quantities.
Sure.
Yeah. You know, it was just too expensive. So anyway, that's all I purchased that I know of. I don't know. My yarn's been lost in my room, so I don't know what
I
I've
did
shown.
buy something else.
Oh, like from Primrose?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't bring it because I didn't know if I'd shown that, but I do have that Primrose yarn I did buy.
Oh, I don't believe you
So Primrose had a collab with Brooklyn Tweed, and they decided to discontinue it, called Forge. So it was 50% off. I can't resist a good sale.
Yeah.
So I
that's
bought
really pretty.
a sweater quantity of that to make the Cathedral pullover by Claudia Q.
Oh, I love that one.
What is it?
I love that pattern.
So I bought that color for that.
That is so pretty.
I'm a structure farm. Sorry.
Can I feel what that yarn feels like?
It's nice.
It's basically
Is that the yarn called for?
It feels like
No.
this almost even.
It's a little softer, I think, than this, but it is nice.
It reminds me of
It's
what
nice.
is it? Brooklyn Tweeds. What is it?
Shelter?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I bought like a natural color of this.
It's very
to make.
pretty.
What's the one that you made?
Don't
That was a
be.
Brooklyn tweed sweater that you made in that lime greeny.
Oh, timber.
Timber. I bought it to make timber. So.
Going down.
So, and I couldn't get just one color, so I got another.
Oh,
What
a pretty palette.
So Laurie did the, what is it called? The Clotide? Clotilled, sorry.
Right.
The Clotilled in the mint for Rhinebeck.
Mm-hmm.
And, this color is called Sandstone. And then I bought another from Primrose Druid. And then to put with it, I got Neighborhood Fiber, Helen's Market.
Very pretty.
So that's to make that.
The Clotilde.
That's really, really pretty.
I think the Neighborhood Fiber looked a little less blue to me when I was picking it out, but whatever. And then I don't know what I'm making.
Oh,
But I love the Wandering Flock. I love her.
It's a great pink.
Her
that is
right
an
now.
awesome pink. I
Yeah.
love that color.
neon pink. I
that.
love this base. It is the it's a sport. It's the one I did the mini mock neck, but I bought
Come in
3.
DK.
Not in this. This is not in this. So this is merino, alpaca, and nylon.
Oh wow!
It's
That's
it's
so
the
nice.
alpaca that I'm like.
I want it.
I want that. I love that.
We're gonna
Oh,
get
look at
that.
that
We're gonna get this
sticker.
at Rhinebeck. We're gonna get. I didn't get Wandering Flock when they were
I
there
want
2 years ago, and I
this.
regret that. That was Sonder yarn, so I'm looking forward to both of those.
I'd love to get Sonder yarn.
And I bought this from Ritual Dyes. They had a sale, so I got this for 20% off.
I don't remember hearing about these sales.
I know.
Do you?
Attention to. Well, I don't even. I think
must
I
have
get.
just not been looking.
I think I get. What do you
What's
call
those
those things?
Emails.
Newsletter. Yeah.
I
Okay.
didn't know.
And then I went to California and I wanted to find a yarn store. Went to Santa Barbara, found one. Apparently they had literally just opened, so they didn't have any I wanted to get local yarn or something, Sure. And they didn't, but then I felt bad not buying something.
Yeah.
So I bought it's just the fiber company Road to China. I just bought one skein.
It looks like it has copper in it.
Yeah.
But I was like,
Very
this is
pretty.
really
What was the name of
soft.
the
It's
yarn
pretty.
store?
That's a great question.
This is really pretty.
Looks like it's like pinky, right?
Yeah, this is alpaca and silk and cashmere and camel. Holy cow. That's a yum.
Hand it over.
That's yum.
That's
Oh,
very
sorry,
pretty.
Sophia.
No,
You'll
that's
get a
okay.
you'll get a
It's
feel.
called the Knit Shop.
The Knit Shop, and
That's
it is
yummy.
in
That's
Santa
yummy
Barbara.
yarn. Now, what are you gonna make with that?
I
A
don't.
hat?
I just I was like, oh, this is really soft. I should buy some.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Sorry.
I have
Toes.
don't worry. I have some of this in my stash, but in a worsted
So
or
do I.
Aran.
I think their yarn
Please.
is soft in general.
Oh, they have beautiful yarn.
I think when we went to Brooklyn,
Mm-hmm. The Brooklyn. I want to say country store, and that's definitely not it.
yeah.
Brooklyn
Why can't I
General.
say it? Yeah,
Thank you.
thank
That's
you.
what I meant.
Because all I was like, Brooklyn tweed is what I was going to come out of. So when we went to Brooklyn General that year, I bought a sweater's quantity of the fiber company. I forget what the blend is, but it's worse than it was super soft. I think it was to make. What was that sweater you made that had a Western motif in it? You made it with black. You made it with black. You made it black tweed. The
Rug?
no.
Twinkle?
No. Rug is rug the one that has a motif, like a triangular. Yeah,
Yeah.
that one. Yep.
Yep.
Sorry.
And she did make that in tweet.
Yeah, the black tweed,
Yeah.
like Tahiti yarn.
Mm-hmm.
And then
What?
And then
How exciting! More Wandering Flock?
yeah,
Oh my god.
she came out with her new base, cut and lino.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
And I couldn't. My friend was like, "Oh, are you gonna get
You
it?"
got to get off Instagram or something.
Oh my god, my coworker, she is also a bad influence. Not that she buys a lot, but she's like, "Are you gonna get it?" And I was like, "No, I don't think so." She's like, "I bought it," and I was like, "Damn it, I need to buy it." I was like, I wanted to get it so bad, but I also was like, "You can't, don't do it." So I did it. Wandering Flock. It is organic cotton, mulberry silk, linen, and baby alpaca. It is sport. It is so nice.
Oh
Okay,
shoot!
that's field before.
Oh,
shoot.
wow.
Oh shoot! Is this what you made? Would you make something with this, or you didn't?
This is so
I didn't.
beautiful.
Oh, this is
This is a newer base.
Beautiful colors.
And so I'm going to make, and I'm going to have to swatch because that is sport and this is DK.
Oh, I want to make that sweater too.
the Seaboard Sweater by Tanis.
Yeah, I have that sweater as a sweater I want to make.
Yeah, and I want to make this sweater.
Yeah.
It's cute.
So
Ooh,
that's
cute.
what I'm planning on doing with this. But I just, it's so soft.
It is very nice.
It's very
I want that
pretty.
yarn.
You do. You do.
I do too. I love it.
So that is all, I think.
That's a lot. That's a
I know.
lot. That's a lot.
But this was 50, I feel like I
Yeah,
got
I
two
wish
it's
you
a
could
great
have
deal.
that.
Me
You're
too.
knitting. Who
I
cares?
shared this one.
You're not with us.
I did.
Yes,
'cause
yes.
Lori bought it.
Yeah, I did buy it.
She
Yeah.
shared it with Laurie. That's awesome.
No.
I remember.
No.
I had a hard time
just
picking.
kidding.
There
I'm
were
not
so
buying
many.
anything.
There were so many colors to pick from.
And then when I got the Garçon, for my Rhinebeck, I also told everybody everything's 20% off
That
there.
you did. That you did because I actually almost bought some yarn. I did. I came really close.
I'm actually, I'm not buying anything. So.
Yeah. So,
But that
so
pink
there.
is tempting.
I did share.
That's
this
what
pink.
yeah.
Oh yeah, it was one of those, listen, I know I don't need yarn, but it's 20% off. So now I do.
Can I see one of those?
She had a sale?
It was Ritual Dye. So Ritual Dyes has a store also on top of her own yarn.
Gotcha.
And they
I was
had,
listening.
yeah, so.
Let's talk about this. This is, okay, first of all, this is sport, which to me is practically DK.
Mhm.
Okay?
Yeah.
It can be, yeah.
Practically.
You can change the needle.
And it's
whatnot.
400 yards.
Mm.
That is a tempting, like, really?
Mm.
Because you know what? If it's practically DK and this is 400 yards, which normally you get, what, maybe 300?
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's a little smaller, but still.
I have no idea what I'm
What's
making.
You hold it with, like, another mohair or something, or, you know, if you need to, if you really need to get up to that DK weight.
Yeah.
And even then, I think that's bigger. But
It's
still,
very pretty. I love that pink.
I do too. I love that base. That's a nice, yummy base.
I just love her yarn. I don't know. I love her palettes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
remember I almost
Soft,
made her
yeah.
a sweater that she had as a sample at VKL. That first year she was vending. It
Yeah.
was that
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I
Yes.
had
I
in
don't
Tarja.
remember.
And then I...
Yeah, that was in the Pom Pom magazine.
yeah, and I didn't end up making it.
I want to
should.
make that.
Oh,
big.
did it have like, it was graphic?
Yeah, it was a
Yeah,
triangle.
like
Yes.
Yeah.
Very
I want to
pretty.
make that sweater too.
Yeah, I think I bought... I had
think
the
I might-
pattern.
I think
I did start it. I bought it.
I think
so.
I might have
started
bought.
it.
I think I might have bought for that,
In
that
maroon.
sweater too.
And-
No, you made it in red. She was making it,
It was
in
like,
red,
yeah,
just like
in-
the pattern.
Okay.
I have no idea.
Yeah, it was.
I
You were
have
doing
no
red
no recollection.
Where is it? Do you
because
know?
of the pattern.
Oh, I have no whips. Like, I've gotten rid of everything.
What do you mean? Just had a bag with and just threw it out? What do you mean?
Oh, just
frogged everything?
well, yeah, I have literally my sister's sweater I'm still working on. This, and then I'm just a couple
I did the same thing. I did
rows
the
and
same thing.
finishing the mini mock too,
Yeah.
which
I was-
is actually in this same exact
It
color.
is.
Different. It's linen quill. But anyway.
Doesn't matter. You love that color.
Yeah.
Cookie Monster-ish.
I want to make another one of that as well.
I'll wear it next summer.
But,
Yeah.
so did I buy enough yarn?
She bought enough yarn.
I think so.
great.
Not to
I love it.
mention,
I love it too.
not to mention the yarn I bought for this, for my
Yeah.
test knits.
Beautiful.
It's great.
Thanks for really propping us up.
Yeah. No doubt.
I know. I buy yarn. I don't make stuff. So like,
You do. Come on. You've got these two.
I know, but
we all are good. I
Yeah,
mean, I
we're
think
great.
this
Yeah.
is a
at least
great
like you're gonna
episode.
knit, you're gonna use
Yes.
it. It's fine.
So I think
Yeah.
we're all good. I just
Yeah.
Maybe-
love that you are coming into this season of knitting, and I love it.
What if? No. I was thinking maybe, to get another sweater done because it's a thicker, maybe I
Yes.
can work on this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I should cast on.
Well, that's why, because I want my pink sweater is gonna be my Friday sweater. But what about Sunday too?
I almost cast on. this weekend. I was like, no.
What about my
no,
Thursday
no.
afternoon sweater?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
see, now I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop the
I know.
Great Gingham, the Great 8, Great. I said it right.
Great.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast this on. See?
Yeah.
It's grade 8.
Great
I was just
Gingham.
Great.
Oh
Grade 8.
no.
Grade 8.
Grade 8.
Grape ape.
All right. Do we have any non-knitting related things we'd like to share? Either books
I
or
have a
beauty
small little thing, a
products?
small beauty product.
I have a small beauty
And shows.
product.
Last time someone mentioned that they also would like us to mention shows we've been watching. So let's also remember to say that.
Okay.
But do you want to start with something do you have makeup or something you wanted to share?
I recently bought this lip pencil. Where'd it go?
Oh, right there.
Oh yeah, over there. By Ilia. And I have to
Nice.
say, I love it.
I don't
love it.
have that.
Okay.
Ooh,
Oh, I thought you were
I
gonna
like
say I
this
don't
brand.
love
This
it.
is a good brand.
No, I don't have it. Because Sophia was
That's
like,
something
I'm sure
she
you
does
already
not
have.
I
have.
like that, and it's clean. It's clean.
clean.
It's
Clean,
Yeah.
it's a clean line.
And I find
Can I open
that
it?
stays. Yeah.
Ooh.
And I use my pinky to like steady myself.
Oh no, very pretty.
Lip
Do they
gloss is
have
amazing.
like
Yeah.
pinkies? They have pink, like more.
They
pinks.
do. They do.
Julie loves like a nice hot pink.
Like this.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, that's a good color. That's bright.
And how does it stay?
That's nice.
Like, do you feel like it stays?
Yeah.
And it's smooth as this is my product. This is I am obsessed with this.
Okay.
So
I can't wait. Tell me.
Okay, so
You talk about it and I'll break it up.
yeah, Essie nail polish, whatever. I like Essie nail polish as I like the colors. Sometimes they're not as bright as sometimes I want more it depends on the season. But anyway, they have a lot of colors. I just bought this yesterday actually, but that's not the point. This is the one
That's the point.
This is the point. But here's the reason why I bring it, because this is just their regular nail polish. This is it's called Essie Gel Couture. And this one is like $10, this one is $12. And this is like a gel nail polish. And so what I'm saying to you is if you do not want to spend money to get a gel nail polish job and you're worried about like how it comes off your nails and all that stuff, because it takes, you got to go to the salon to do it unless you like, scrape it off. We've all been there.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. We wrap our hands in tinfoil.
Yeah, and it takes forever, whatever.
Yeah.
This
Do it
is your
yourself at home.
answer. Do it yourself at home. If you don't mind painting your own nails, this is the way to do it.
Okay, but tell us
So
how
here's
many.
So here's
Yeah. How many
tell us about
coats?
it.
How long does it last?
Like, I am a slob with
I am
my
too.
nails.
I'm sloppy.
I can
But I do it
also
at home
attest to this combo because I've
Okay,
done
let's
it.
hear.
Okay, so here it is. This is the basic. So what I do is, depending on the color, how dark it is, I do at least 2 coats, obviously. I do, but I literally will go. And like when you paint your nails at night, it's usually while you're watching TV and you're like, I want to do this before I go to bed. And then you go to bed and you wake up with all those scratch marks. So it's like,
every time.
It's like you put your fingers in like hair or like
Every
grass
time,
and it's
every
all like
time.
scratch. No. That will never happen with this. And it doesn't matter if you do it any time of the day. So this is literally a 10, 15-minute job. Okay.
Okay.
So you paint your nails. I do one coat. As soon as I'm
Let
done
it
with this
dry.
coat, no, I go right to my second
right
coat
to
of
second coat.
this.
Okay.
Do second coat. I maybe wait like a minute just to be just psychologically,
Yep.
but not necessary. And then I do this. I do one coat. I go pretty generous. And then I do this side, and then I go right back to this one, and I go to this one, and sometimes I'll do a third coat.
Really? I've only ever done one.
This is a
still get the
3-coat
chips.
job, just saying. But anyway, but you don't need 3 coats. I just sometimes I feel like I didn't get close enough to the edge, so I get a little anal, so I have to go for the 3rd coat. That's really all that is. And literally, I say 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and you're touching them.
Yeah.
And you're making food. You're putting your fingers in your
living
pocket.
your life.
You're baling hay.
Yeah, and even if you get messy, like this is not my best job because my glasses
You do a
were
nice
all.
job.
That's a good job.
They were, even if you get on the edges, how like sometimes you can be sloppy. Guess what? That's your shower. Your shower
take
gets
that.
that. Like,
Yeah.
don't worry about that stuff. But anyway, this is it. This is my.
And it lasts.
It lasts.
It lasts
Okay.
similar to like if you did go to the salon.
Yeah, I would say maybe
2 weeks.
2 weeks if you do it like.
You might have one nail that has like a chip.
Yeah, maybe. But even if it's a week or a week and a half, like honestly,
That's more
but
than
here's
the couple
here's another
days that are
question.
normal.
yeah, exactly.
Here's an important question. Is it hard to
Take it off.
take it off?
Comes off just like regular nail polish.
No way.
But
really?
if
Yeah.
you have to use the acetone works better. It does come off.
Honestly, I don't know what I have at home. I don't know if I have acetone or non-acetone. I don't buy according to that. I grab nail polish. Matter of fact, the kind I buy is the one you stick your finger in, you go, and there's like a brush in there.
Yeah, I know the one.
That's all I use.
Oh.
I
Maybe
bought it
that's
from
why it
I
helps.
buy it
Yeah,
from
yeah, yeah.
Tar. No, but not even. I've used the
There's one you could stick your fingers in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Little spongy.
Yeah,
mine is
your
in
mom
this-
had that. I bet. It's old-fashioned
Yeah,
a little
it
bit.
is.
Mine has like the one
I'll
that I
have to
have
check
right
it
now has like an actual like plasticky kind of brush bristle in there. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I have done this without that. Sometimes I forget that that's under my sink in my bathroom, and I keep my nail polish in a different spot. So sometimes I don't use that. Sometimes I just use cotton and regular. So it comes off
It
easy.
does come off much
It's
easier.
not.
Okay.
There's nothing hard about taking this off.
Okay.
Wow.
It's normal.
It's not like when you put on glitter and then you're like,
No.
No, well, and glitter, is a whole different beast. But but this is like, and they do have colors in this line.
Okay. Not as
Okay.
many.
Not as many. So you can get like, when I bought it originally, I bought it as a set.
So how does that?
And so it's just like a gel. It's like just this
Gotcha.
version of the nail
Okay.
polish. And then when I bought it as a set with kind of like a nude. And one day I was like, let me just try it with my regular. And I did. And since then I've never gone back.
You'll
Like there's
never
no
go
need to buy this as a set or buy the paint of this. This is the top coat. This one is just the regular. There's a matte of it. This one is the...
And I'll link these.
This is a top coat.
Always look in our description
for
everything we talk about.
This is top coat. So that's all this is. It's not white. It's a top coat.
Yes.
Okay. And then this is my color. So, and this is the color I'm wearing right now is mint candy apple.
Very good.
And I'm gonna put my fingernails up there.
Please do.
You do it.
Not because they look the best, but I'm gonna say
it's the fact that you don't get those creases.
Yeah.
And it can.
Oh my God, is it gonna work?
Shortly after painting your nails is.
And look how shiny.
I'm always
Like it's a gel. It's like a gel finish.
It looks
does
like
nice.
that. I will agree.
Yep.
I've only ever done one coat of the top.
Oh, I do always two, but that's just maybe OCD, whatever. But you don't need a lot. And I find that like when I do 2 or 3 for sure, it'll last. I mean, I can go almost 2 weeks with this. I just like to change now that it's like I can do this and I can get like a nice finish and I feel like a nice job.
Yeah.
I'm more likely to paint my nails. There was at the end of school year, I was painting my nails a different color every week and a half. Just because why not?
Yeah, that's so fun.
So anyway, so this is my little cheat, my dupe to gel nails.
Yeah.
And you don't, like I said, you don't need a light. And trust me, it is good. I've gotten so many people at work hooked on this combo. Like people are like, no joke.
This is it.
And this is hard sometimes to find. It can sell out fast.
Yep.
They have it at Target. They have it at Ulta. They have it
got
at
mine
CVS.
at CVS, yeah.
So
I like getting them CVS because I always got the coupon.
yeah,
I love that color.
I love this color.
Very
I'm really into this color right now. So.
Oh, we actually went to CVS one time and she bought nail polish. It ended up being on sale. Like not labeled
the
anything.
yeah.
And we like were.
Oh, no, it was Walgreens.
No, maybe it was Walgreens. Yeah.
Walgreens.
You know
and we
what?
kept scanning
To see
all the other colors. Oh, I like this color. This one, no.
If you at TJ Maxx, you're waiting on the long line and they have all the stuff there they want you to buy. They have some.
Essie sometimes.
Yep, and then the OPI.
They do.
Mm.
They have both
for like
of those.
So that would be like $4.99.
Yeah. Those are like $4.99.
And listen, I don't think you have to buy Essie. I just do because somewhere in my brain I'm like, I feel like
go together.
They go together, and
Yeah.
I feel like because I do like Essie
Maybe,
color.
yeah.
I like Essie brand. I like this brand of nail polish a lot, but I also feel like somewhere in the world of chemicals, however they're made,
Sure.
like they're in the
Yeah.
same family.
Yep.
I don't know why.
So it just works better.
But let's be real. It doesn't matter. I don't think it matters. So, but yeah.
All right, thank you.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's my share.
I don't have anything.
Okay.
I had too many other things. I figured.
Do we have any books, movies, shows we are watching, Sophia?
All right.
Okay, great. And what are you reading? Anything you want to share?
I'm reading I'm audiobooking The Four Winds by Kristen Hanna.
Okay, is that her new?
I think it's her
Relatively
latest
new?
one. It's a period piece of
They always are.
Shocker.
Dust Bowl.
wow.
Yes. So yeah, I'm enjoying that audiobook.
Everyone is talking about. She's the one that wrote The Women, right? No,
I don't know.
No, she wrote the.
Who's the one that wrote The Woman?
Did she write The Nightingale?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she wrote The Woman.
Okay.
But she writes about women in like different like the women. I think is this one where they're like in Vietnam or Korea.
Is it about women?
I didn't
It
read
is
that
about-
one.
Okay, it's about women. Anyway, I know a lot of people said that's great. I thought it was her, but anyway, okay.
Check it out.
I am still reading.
Silent Spring.
No, I am reading that. But what is the other one? The grocery store.
Oh, Heaven and Earth grocery store.
Heaven and Earth
Oh,
grocery
yeah.
store. I am still reading that. I have not picked it up for a while because I've been obsessed with knitting and I've been Netflixing too much. But I have an audiobook if I can find time to be in a car because I'm not in my car as much or driving. I really want to audiobook the Matthew Perry autobiography.
okay.
I've heard like that's really good. I really love Viola Davis's. That was
Sure, you said
phenomenal.
that's good, yeah.
And he narrates his own autobiography. So I think it'd just be, and I've
Yeah.
heard a lot of people say that it's really
That's a good one.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I want to audiobook it so I could hear his voice, but that's all I've been. Oh, and I've been watching Suits.
Oh.
Now, I'm going to say I was not into wanting to watch it because
That's
I'm going to say a
pretty
little...
popular. I've never seen.
I can't watch it.
you know what it is
Yeah,
I wasn't sure how I wanted to be, like, I'm not a Meghan Markle,
That's probably what's getting
you know,
in the way,
but she doesn't bother me in there, but it is weird knowing that she's, like, a duchess, and there's like
Right.
like she
Yeah.
did that before. Not that I care, but I'm surprised at how much I'm actually watching it. But anyway, I'm just like, I'm not like yes, but I did start watching that. So, and I binge watched all True Detective on HBO too, all 4 seasons. So
I started that.
Yeah,
so.
I've kept up with that one. So
yeah.
I may do that too. I may do that.
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
And there's a new one. It's called is it called Supercell? It's like something with these people have powers or something. It's a Netflix thing.
That name sounds.
Yeah, it's
I
on
haven't
Netflix.
watched
It just
though.
released. But anyway, that's the only thing I want to watch. But other than that, I have been watching a lot of TV. I'm not gonna lie.
I watch a lot of TV too. I don't read. I should. So I can't talk about any books I've read because I haven't. But True Detective, The Bear. I don't know if you've seen or read maybe The 3-Body Problem.
Oh, I watched that.
Yes,
Yeah,
we
that's
watched.
very good.
Very good.
That's
very
really good.
I can't wait. They're supposed to. There's an original to that.
Really?
Yeah. So the
We love that.
original one is because it's an Asian author. I can't
I think he's
remember.
it's
Yeah,
Korean. I
it's
believe.
Asian author. I couldn't remember if it was Japan or Japanese. But anyway, they made an original of that as a movie or a series, but from a different country, whatever country
Native
it's from.
language.
Yeah.
Oh,
native
so this
language.
is like a remake.
So this is a remake of it.
Oh.
But anyway, from what I understand, they're going to make another one.
I think I heard that too.
Yeah, I loved it.
We loved
did
it
too.
too.
I loved it.
a
Yeah,
good one.
that's
I think I'm in
definitely
the middle of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've stopped to watch something else.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I mean, I've watched a bunch of things. So
yeah.
Yeah,
the things you've mentioned, not Suits.
yeah. I kind of go in and out of that show. It's a little cheesy, but
Yeah, well, there's always that kind of show that you like, kind of don't know what to
Yeah,
watch. Let me
just
watch.
it's,
it.
I can knit to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can knit to that. Like that's one of those things. Like I don't need to be watching every detail.
Yeah.
I'm just talking. I can understand.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I like Emily in Paris for that. I know it's not new or anything, but
Well,
that's always
but
like
she's
coming out with
season's
another
coming
season.
out.
like it's just fun and
Yes.
silly and
Yeah.
just like
I'm excited for that season.
young and in Paris. Whatever.
Makes me want to go.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. But I've watched Life and Beth. I think that's Hulu. That's Amy Schumer. My sister told me about that. I liked it. It's not like super new. There's
I
2
started
seasons.
it. I think I've watched the first season.
Yeah.
of it.
And The Bear. And then I just watched, help me, Sophia, Mayor of
Mayor of Eastwood.
Eastwood, something like
Oh,
that,
yes.
with Kate
There's another
Winslet.
Because
Yeah.
there's more than one season.
No,
No.
I had never, it just came up. Because I had watched True Detective. They're like, oh, you'll like this.
suggested.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good.
And
That
I was
was
like,
good.
oh, I like her.
I thought-
So,
I thought you told me about that show.
no.
Or who? Oh, you know what it was? Someone at work told me. It was Pat from work.
Yeah,
He told me
so-
about it. Yeah, that's good.
I like
That's a
that.
very good-
Yeah.
That's unexpected.
Very.
Yeah.
You're
Wait,
like,
what is it called again?
whoa.
Mayor of Eastwood.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's,
And that's on what?
So that is on
HBO.
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 Recommended because of True Detective.
Okay.
Yeah, that is good. That is definitely good. You'll like it. And it's kind of like, ooh,
Oh shoot.
complicated.
Yeah.
Let me just put it in my list.
Yeah, and I'm reading this. Give her Broken River by the same author. I like that, so I'm reading this. It is the perfect amount of creepy. I just really started it, and I wanted a little change. I just read Anita Del Monte Laughs Last. Laughs Last.
What? Last laugh?
Laughs Last.
Oh.
And that was fun. It was a real fun book. It's like based on a real artist that they say this right at the beginning. She might have been pushed out the window by her artist husband. Anyway, she dies right at the beginning. Anyway, I read the whole book and then realized it was kind of based on a true story. I don't know, it was really good. Even though there's some kind of spirit about it that was, anyway, I like that magical surrealism.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
love magical surrealism.
So I enjoyed that, and now I'm onto this.
Well, it's
It's
magical,
different
magical
realism, not surrealism.
Yeah,
Thank you. I knew I was saying that wrong when I just escaped my lips. So this is different. So I like that. I like to, switch it up. Don't want a lot of the same things, one book to another. Because sometimes I do that, and then I kind of lose my zest for reading.
Yeah. Well,
You know what I'm saying?
I know,
Yes.
I haven't been reading that much either, and I'm on track to read my goal, but I haven't really picked up my book, so but I'm worried like I'm getting into a rut of not reading, and I really been enjoying reading. So,
Yeah.
but that's like knitting; you just can't do enough, and then there's not enough.
It's hard to
time.
do everything.
Yeah.
Is really what it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
That is what it is.
That's
So,
what it is,
But
It's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I think we should wrap this up.
Yes.
Probably
We
a
are
long
good.
one.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
And let's try to get back here before Rhinebeck, I guess. That's
Yeah.
the goal,
Yes.
right?
That'll be
we'll
quarter.
maybe we'll have sweaters ready.
That'll
Yeah.
be the third quarter, right?
Okay.
Yes,
just set myself
exactly.
up for that.
4 times a year, we got this.
We got this.
Yeah, but thank you all for watching. And we appreciate you. Leave a comment. Tell us about what you think about Sophia's sweater. If you want to add the
the sleeve color.
Yeah. Look in the description box for all the information from today. And that's it. That's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.